Okay, so this is precept number 3, or Regel number 3. It says basically one hand follows the other. So this means that I can use both my offhand more actively, which means that this is where I say that you know, if I do the first technique here and I control the elbow here, the technique in its basic description does not describe this control. However, since one hand follows the other, that means you're either securing against a potential counter, because if that wasn't the case he could counter over, or I can keep my hand close if I want to, so that if he does so I am in a position to act. So one hand follows the other, that is one possible thing. It's also when he comes against me here, if I go under, you see I was checking with this hand. It doesn't describe this in the manual. The manual actually just says to do this. However, if I'm doing this, then I'm acting with the other hand. So my offhand is being active even when it's not described, because I'm ensuring against potential counters. That's one thing that it says. This is basically what is often referred to as hand monitoring. But also it means that when I'm doing my offhand techniques, the dagger can support. That means that if I'm here, for example, I can immediately go after. One more time. So if I'm going here, this means that I can go straight in here and use the dagger hand. I can go for the guiding directly here. I'm in the potential for a disarm. If I just strike here, you see? Now if this was sharp it would go off. Yeah. You can also go and use it tightly against. So I can go, for example, here. When he comes against me, I can block with this one and then strike in, hook over, whatever I want to. If he comes here, I can go in, use this one to cover or smack over. Means also that I can guide this one in here, whatever I want to. A cool thing that isn't described but is one potential aspect of this is that I can also do stuff like this. I can open him and immediately strike with the hand, because it actually says to strike, either grab, or if I just block it here. Here I can strike here directly in. And believe me, this really hurts, especially if I come from an angular vector that is ascending. Here, puff. Now the good thing, if I do this with a bit of force, boom, then I'm activating this arm. Look. So when that happens, look, if I'm striking here, I'm activating this arm, which means that he cannot use it. I already started the movement in this hand, means he can't really block me with his hand. Okay, so again, I go boom here, and then I'm inside. It also means that I can strike my own hand to enforce my own thrusts. For example, if we got into some strange situation where he's blocking me, I can strike my way through. Or I can hook, or stab myself. I can hook here, for example. The same principle is useful if he comes with a French thrust. For example, here. Now if this comes, I can do the same thing here. You see? If he comes from above, I could strike him directly underneath and then come in. Okay? So all these things are possible applications of one hand follows the other, precept number 3. All right. Thank you.